Hi, I'm Arwa Al Banawi. I'm a fashion designer. My label is Arwa Al Banawi. The tagline, as some people know, is the suitable woman. I live between Dubai and Jeddah. I get sometimes they say no شايفة حالي, so I'm like arrogant, which I'm not. It's just, I'm not the type of person that just walks around smiley all the time, I guess. Maybe that's why. I'm very sensitive. Like, my heart is like a marshmallow, even though on the outside I look very strong and, especially at work and the people that work with me, how they perceive me. But from the inside, I'm like I'm a very sensitive person, yeah. Garmisch, it's a small town in Germany. My grandfather was living there. He passed away 4 years ago. So definitely I would go back to that time when we'd visit him in the summer. I would really would love to go back to that time, yeah. Emotional, I would say. Yeah, I get that a lot. But yeah, the last person, that is what, that I am, I'm married to my job. So I think it's very important that when you find the right person, that they have that drive as well, because that way you encourage each other and you're all on two separate journeys, but you're still, a driven person is just part of who they are. I mean, even most of my friends, very close friends of mine, we talk about work all the time, even when we're just hanging out on the weekend. I'm that type of person. Like, I don't really enjoy sitting around and gossip, and I like to talk about ideas. I like to talk about work, and it's part of who I am. I think any driven person is like that. It was 2 years ago, and I actually dreamt of my collection, which is very strange. Yeah, I still remember that very well. I was going through a very stressful time, and feeling lost in a way, not knowing what I want to do, and I had this strike of inspiration in my dream, and I still remember it very well. Like, I remember it was like sketch by sketch. When I read and I watch documentaries of designers, they've all had this sort of time growing up where the people around them don't get them. And it was the same for me, because my dad didn't understand what it is that draws me to this world. He didn't get it. And, I was obsessed with it. Like, I was really obsessed with this world. So it's when I started, and when my father started to see what is going on, and how is this really more than just about clothes? It's about women. I definitely always dreamt that I would be able to do this, but to actually achieve it, it was just a dream, being young. But when they say you always should write your dreams down so that it becomes a plan. And I actually found this when I was in Jeddah 2 weeks ago. I found a diary in this box that has like a lot of stuff from my childhood. And I actually wrote this down, and I showed it to my mom. I'm like, can you believe that I wrote this when I was 13 years old? So it's unbelievable. Like, I asked myself questions and I was answering them. And one of them was like, I wanna one day have my own fashion label and to be able to influence strong women around me. And subhanallah, here we are. So yeah, a suitable woman.